I'm Anne Flanagan. I work for the World Economic Forum in our Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution in San Francisco, California. I work with stakeholders globally. As the platform for public-private cooperation, the World Economic Forum works with businesses of all sizes, with governments, academia, civil society, and experts to come together to collaborate and to try to find solutions to the most intractable and pressing issues of our time around technology governance. The prevalence and the increasing importance of technology in our lives makes these issues more prevalent and more important than ever. Everyone is concerned about their privacy and what happens to their data. So the protection of personal data is absolutely a pressing matter. At the same time, it's an issue that's been important for decades. It's not an issue that is specific to technology or to the field of technology policy. However, we're all aware that as we are online all of the time, this is really amplified by the COVID-19 crisis and the shift to remote work for many different people. The importance of the flow of data needs to be adequately protected to secure people's rights. So something which has been an issue for many decades is becoming more and more important because the scale and the ubiquity of our data being processed and collected is at an all-time high. Is it fair to say that anyone or any organization owns data, particularly when that data can be about somebody else or about something else? Surely there are rights that go hand in hand with that data. And that's maybe an easier lens to look at this through. So, for example, when a company is using and processing data, particularly the data of people, it should be doing so lawfully. So it does have a lawful basis to do that. That might be that the person consented to their data being used, or there may be some other legitimate purpose for which an organization is processing that data. We have this interesting dichotomy between the rights of the company, the proprietary rights of the company, but the rights of the person, if their data is involved in that process, is still there. Now, as for the question of should people be able to derive profit from the use of their data, that is something that probably in time technology will allow for. Right now, it's incredibly difficult to isolate with any kind of granularity the contribution of anyone's data to any type of product and service. But certainly as technology evolves and we're able to tag individual bytes of data, we could potentially get to a world where people are able to have a piece of that pie. Data governance can be anything from how governments are looking at regulating the use of data and the protection security of data. Good data governance at a corporate level is really around how are companies deciding to handle, manage, store, secure that data. There is a real sense of yin and yang in terms of data needs to be used or it is effectively without value. Really, in the use and the sharing and the processing of that data, that extra value can be created. That is the fuel, the bread and butter of the data economy. Good data governance then takes into account both of those interests.